coolin'. We coolin'.
There we go. We're live.
All right, welcome to the season opener for the Shell Pennzoil Series, aka the race before the Fan 2500. Tomorrow on Sunday. I'm Throw 24 fan, joined by Matthew Hill in this booth.
Hello.
So yeah, we got an interesting race on our hands. This is the first. Not only we have the new ICR car, but this is the first time that we're using the 2015 Xfinity Series bodies on for the Shell Series. How do you think that's gonna go?
Well, you also got to think that a lot of the drivers in this race are development drivers. So, I mean, they're less experienced, but they're going to be just as close as we see the drivers in the Fanta Cup Series racing. So, it's going to be really insane.
I'm gonna ping everyone that the race is starting. Connor, can you send a link?
There we go. Yeah, I will.
All right. So we got some nice schemes to show you right here, starting with this car, 48 of Leo. This is Ally Ford. Leo returning to the Shell Series for the team he got fired by, I think, 5 times. Empire State Racing. Hopefully, he can actually do a full season with them
Wait,
this time.
5 times?
Hey, listen. I made the promise. Leo will be doing the full season. I won't pull any shenanigans.
But anyway, here's the three. Mix Advocate in the Bass Pro Shops, Chevy. And making his return to Shell Series Racing, F the Wisconsinite in the 81. This time, not driving for his own team, Wisco, but this time for 5RG Racing.
Oh,
And right behind him. But anyway, go ahead, Connor.
hold on. I'm trying to get the link to my channel too on Twitch, and it's being a pain.
But anyway, here we go. Look at this car right here. The 23 of Colton Van Alst. And, that last name sounds very familiar because he is the nephew of ARCA driver Greg Van Alst. As crazy as that sounds.
Don't
And,
forget FCS sponsored Greg.
yeah, this league actually sponsored Greg when he won in Daytona way back a year and a half ago. It does not feel like a year and a half ago when that happened. So yeah, so that's a big name that we're going to keep our eye on in the field. And let's see here. We have the 2 of Board and a 24 of Slinky, two of those guys that are coming down from the Cup Series back to the Shell Series. Same with the 11 of Red, who's in the same number that he ran the Cup level, but this time with the Michael Cormez Racing Team. And here you have another big returner in the Shell Series, Joe the T. Season 4, I think, Cup Series champion in Fanta. Right behind, you have Jeff Bolton moving up from the Truck Series. Well, after it died, especially to the Shell Series. Last NASCAR fan, remember, had that astounding half season at Drew Span Racing. He's back with them in the rebranded number 16 car. And here's Monster making his return to Shell Racing, driving for 5RG Racing in a number 25 Premier Securities Chevrolet.
Another guy that's also back right there, Jaden.
Yep, haven't seen him in, especially the league, in such a long time. Now he's returning the same sponsor, Red Bull, to the Shell Series. And here's EXO, who's in the 7 for Johnny Benson Racing. Fantona 500 winner, obviously. Retired after season 7, but coming to wreak havoc in the Shell Series full time. And here's Matthew Hill back here, one of the Cub notables that will be racing in the Fantona 500 this Sunday. Same right here, the 10 of Thunder joining. He's on Johnny Benson Racing. Actually, no, not Johnny Benson Racing. Sorry, X Factor Motorsports for this race. Looking to see what he can do there. As the 12 was getting a little squirrely right there. And here's the 19 of Jeremy Phoenix for Bailey Parker Enterprises, that new 19 car.
Yep.
For BPE. Not the first time. Well, it's not the first time we've seen a 19 Toyota in the Shell Series, but it's the first time we've seen it with Bailey Parker Enterprises, as the only car that BPE is fielding in the field. But
There's Reese in the number 02.
Yeah, but Matthew, you got anything else to tell us about? You think?
I mean, not at the moment. I don't think of anything new off the top of my head right now.
Well, top of the board is Braden in the 21. Actually, yeah, that's going to be our last story, as Braden moved from Ard Motorsports to JBR in 21. You see him right there in the state water heaters, Chevy.
Almost got into what could have been a wreck there with the Dodge Full Artist.
Yeah.
I think his life flashed before his eyes.
Actually, no, it's now Patrick Starr, who
Also a big story.
Yeah, Patrick Starr, got forced out of his ride to give, Kyle a cup ride. But,
And for a big portion of the chase, he led.
almost won a championship in that car, but, didn't get a contract extension out of it. Trying to, build his path back into Cup. He's also on Michael Gourmetis Racing as well.
So yeah, Michael
And
Gourmet
you
is
see,
saving two different drivers, Red and Patrick Starr.
save two different drivers, and they're also fielding the final ever. Oh,
Oh, no!
Oh, there they go.
save what I was gonna say. That just happened.
Oh, wow.
Anyways,
That was 91 merging on the track, by the way. Oh, and wow, that was another close call.
anyways,
Optimal merging line.
yeah, I was also gonna mention Joey Tartamella also getting the call up.
Yep, after winning the final truck championship for the same team he's on right now, which is MKR. New number is he's in the number 9 Chevrolet now.
I guess they decided to drop the 4.
But here we go into qualifying. It'll be still Patrick Starr, who we just saw in that little skirmish right there. Topping practice. Who tops qualifying, though? It'll be the 91 of...
Oh my god. As if we didn't just see the wreck that he caused.
The irony.
Lots of irony by 5/100ths of a second, or 5,000ths of a second, actually.
We had a tie for second.
Yeah, it happens a lot in Daytona qualifying. Don't worry about it. So, let's go through your starting
Alrighty. So,
Well, I got it. Starting on pole, obviously, as we just mentioned, Hamlin fan the 91, and on the first row, starting P2, is former Super Speedway winner in the Truck Series, Jeff Bolton, and David Kreutz in the 62, and Biz also stepping down from Cup to drive for Penske in the 22 Dodge, starting P4. Rounding out the top 5 is another notable, Jaden in the 78, and to his outside is Magical Koopa. And here's the 20 of Kyler Soustrai, also getting the call up from Trucks to drive for 500 Racing yet again. And here's Patrick Starr in the 53. Panos Boy making one of his starts in the rotational 56, and the 74 of returning Cup Series champion Joe with the T starting to his outside. Then here's Monster in starting P11 and to his outside. P12 is the O2 of Reese. Matthew Hill, one of the Cup notables, racing on Sunday in the 00, alongside him his teammate in the 8 of Super Destroyer. Jeremy Phoenix in the 19, starting his rookie campaign, the Shell Series for Bailey Parker Enterprises, and the 98 of Connor Hahn, second year, maybe third year Shell campaign. And his Neon Rider in the 54, and rookie Mix Advocate in the 3.
No, it's his second. He was a rookie last season. Talking about Connor Hahn, by the way.
Montana in the 55. This is his first Shell season, and two's outside is the Black 33 of Professor Frost. Then is the 76 of Doubtful Artist and the 5 of Star Santi Messi. I think I went back. Okay. Then there's two Penske cars right here. It's the 12 of Dylan Does Stuff in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Dodge, and then it's Bohr to his outside. Then is returning Shell up and coming star out of Wisconsin in the 81, and Slinky to his outside. Then it is Noisy, former Cup driver in the 63, returning in racing form in the Shell Series for JBS Kalhoff Racing, and Leo in the 48. Then it is stereotypical NASCAR fan and EXO. Then it'll be last NASCAR fan looking to build on his momentum from last season to Shell, and then rookie Gustavus Adolphus to his outside. Then it is Crazy BGD, another rookie for 23-7 Racing. Then it is Thunder, another one of the Cup notables, racing on Sunday. Then it is Austin Plays, second year in the Shell Series, and a Red Panda racer. Then it is Colton Van Alst, one of the ones to watch in Daytona today, and Ryan in the 34. Not the same Ryan in the Cup Series right now, but he's in the 34 now. Then it's the 35 of Funnel G Hump, another rookie in the JBS Kalhoff box. Then is Aqua Taylor starting to his outside. Then is Braden. Then rounding it out, it'll be Braden in the 21 and Joey Tardamella in the 9. 80 laps to settle it here, guys. What do you expect to see out of these Shell drivers?
Well, I mean, if you look up at the sky, it is cloudy here in Daytona. And not to mention, inexperienced drivers means crazy racing, complete action here at Daytona.
And I'm just going to go AFK for just a second.
Drivers, start your engines!
The engines are fired. They roll off.
I'm back.
Thank God. I was hoping you wouldn't. I was hoping you wouldn't still be AFK by the time.
No, it's just something quick, so I just let the clock go. And the pace car down the backstretch, the field will be led by the 91 for the first race of the Shell season. 42 cars to duel it out in Daytona.
And man, aren't you just excited to get this season started? I mean, we've been waiting for so long to see these cars on track, and it's finally here.
Yep. 42 of the 2015 Xfinity bodies, all into shell paint schemes. This is going to be really fun. Here we go. It'll be Hamlin Fan and Jeff Bolton leading us to the green flag as the pace car will make the hard left turn onto pit road. Off of turn 4, getting ready to start this one. The first of many great shell races this season is about to get underway. Here we go. Pace car's in. And Hamlin Fan to the restart zone. We are green in Daytona.
Hamlin Fan got a really good restart, and Patrick Starr, he's already went up a lane.
Ultimately got back down into that high line, but the outside did not get going on the restart or on the start there. That's going to give Hamlin Fan a big lead, but you don't want to be too far out in Daytona.
Yeah, I mean, if you're too far out, the pack will catch you really quickly. You cannot block any kind of run that comes from that.
2x2 as they head into turn 3 for the first time in Daytona. Already some 3 wide action further back. Here comes David Kreutz looking for the race lead early.
And it looks like he might ultimately lap 1 after that.
And that is correct. David Kreutz will lead lap 1 in a dead heat over Hamlin Fan, and they're already getting jostled out. As here comes Jaden to the inside.
I don't know. This might not be the best thing to do on lap 2.
Looks like some of the pack's getting a little bit strung out in the back, but they might get back up there soon. Could be
They
for the
can
best.
organize. They can get up there.
Into turn 3 on lap 2 out of 80, and it's Jaden on the inside trying to take the lead, but that's when he's peeking 4 wide. I don't like the looks of that.
I mean, about eight rows deep. They're 3x3x3.
David Kreutz leads lap number 2 out of 80. They come through into turn 1 yet again. As Jaden will have a huge push from Kyler Sustry and almost the lead. But that outside
I don't know about how Sustry was on Jaden's bumper though, because that's extremely dangerous if you're slightly half behind his bumper.
91 got such a good push off the exit of 2. He almost cleared the whole field into 3, but now there's a gap brewing between on that outside line. And that may not end up being good in the long run. For
We're gonna
91.
see this. We're
Oh,
gonna
the
see this battle
25
going on.
already.
Oh, 4 wide. Did the game crash?
I'm just gonna start saving quality from every race, well, from every qualifying.
Did it just crash?
Yeah, it did. And I'm also turning my graphics down. That's another thing I'm gonna do. There's no way that just happened after 3 laps.
It just got 4 wide.
Yeah, maybe that's a good thing that it crashed actually, because the whole field was
Yeah,
about to die.
we were about to have
Freaking 20 car was about to kill everybody.
we were about to have that one restarted Coke 400 or whatever it's called.
What are you talking about? That didn't even happen. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Uh, so note, good thing to note, we are turning the graphics down. Ugh. At least it happened on lap 5 and not on lap 20.
Yeah. Still very unfortunate.
Okay, if this is gonna, can it please load?
Hold on, I'm gonna rejoin the thing.
Okay. Why is this taking so long to load? I don't understand. There we go. Graphics, we are turning the mirror quality none, car quality medium, road quality, keep it high, none. Okay, let's try this again. This time it's Ev on pole with the 12 in second. And it's sunny now. Saving these. And just so you know, for people who don't know how this works, lap 40 is when we save the halfway mark, and that's when the race is official, and that's our only save point. If the game crashes, anytime after that, that's going to be whoever led lap 40 is going to be the race winner. But anyway, we're back. And about to go racing in Daytona, for real this time, hopefully. All right, we're going to do this second time around. All right, pace car's in, and the 81 is going to lead us to the green flag, and we are green in Daytona.
I just realized I forgot to press speak on stage when I joined back.
Dummy. But anyway, the
Dummy.
81 now.
Yeah.
Bro.
Thanks.
Okay. But the 81 has gotten a big lead over the 12. That's a similar jump that we saw with the who was just on pole. I forgot who was just on pole.
Hamlin
The
fan.
91. So yeah, similar jump off the line that we saw from the 91. Looks like the outside line is pretty organized. Now you see the 11 is up there, and he's going for the lead. Red Panda Racer trying to lead the real first lap this season.
Dodge Florida is trying to make a move.
And Hamlin fan just doesn't go with his teammate. Puts the 76 in the middle as Red will lead lap 1.
And here we go. Let the 3 wide formation begin.
And here comes Hamlin fan. Can he make the move on red? He's gonna get there just in time.
Yeah, he does. Joe with a T in tow, pushing him. Red way up the racetrack. Hamlin fan up the racetrack as well, going in the middle. Here comes Joe with a T in the 74, getting a push from fellow veteran Noisy.
And once all 3 lanes are formed, there's really no escape. You really can't make many moves. You just gotta push. You just gotta go full throttle and hope it sticks.
They are 3 wide as Joe is leaning on that 91 as they come to the line. It'll be Hamlin fan, I think, leading that lap.
Yes, it was.
And now Noisy going to the bottom.
And just think about how dangerous it is to be 4 wide. You, in most cases, can't survive a full lap going 4 wide, especially in the tri-oval.
Yeah, that's probably the most narrow part of this racetrack.
You
Even though
can
this
see it
racetrack is
bottlenecks.
yeah, and even though this racetrack is 2.5 miles and it is a very wide surface. Looks like that outside line is slow to form.
Going 4
As
wide.
Oh.
Aqua was
That
peaking
was
4 wide.
scary. Not the time to be peaking. It's only lap 3. But basically, the whole field is 3 by 3 by 3. So, I mean, if you're in the middle, you really can't make any moves. But if you're on the top, you can only stay there.
Yeah. Slinky on the bottom is going to go up to block the middle line. No, he's not clear. Slinky on the bottom with 2 Fords pushing. That's the 15 and the 48. Both of them are teammates. But I don't like how this 15's
Oh my god.
pushing.
He's basically on his quarter panel every time. I do not like that.
Slinky is probably also leaving a lot of room, to be fair. But the 15 is getting very close.
I mean, Slinky knows that he knows that it's very easy to make a driver like Aqua kind of fall for that trap, but
Slinky's clear
I
now.
don't
He's
think you
gonna
want
go
to.
middle lane.
I don't
Or
think
maybe
you
the
want to play the mind games this early.
top side has a forward momentum.
But can he make the block?
Oh, no, and Leo just sent it for one.
Oh. And this might be the first incident of the day if they're not careful.
Noisy he's almost clear of Slinky. I think they're going to make some contact at the end of the trial, but they should be okay. I think Noisy just has to clear
Still there.
there.
Outside has
He
momentum.
does. Yeah, so that outside line will get sorted out. And now, of course, that was Leo forcing it, by the way. Kudos to him.
Typical.
And he's going to go up to block his teammate. As here comes the 45 trying to challenge for the race lead. With help from the 67. Leo on the very outside line trying to make something work with Aqua. But here comes the 76. Lap 7 out of 80. It's been very tame so far. Right now it is it's Austin Plays on the bottom with Monster behind pushing.
Well, I mean, we've had the occasional moment, but it has been mostly tame. Kind of just in a situation of it's early, you don't want to cause any wrecks, but everybody's 3 wide, so it's kind of just go, go, go right from the very beginning.
You know, these cars are also different from the Cup cars, you know, totally different. And, you know, also these drivers are different too.
Yeah, a lot of these drivers have a lot less experience.
It's either in this field you have a ton of experience or you have little to no experience.
Or you might be somewhere in the middle if you're like one of
Yeah.
those cup leeches.
Or if you're you know, going on in Shell, this is your second, maybe third season in Shell. But you know, there's a lot of rookies in the field as the 67 went up to block and the 45's there. And now here comes Monster to the inside. And that middle line is just evaporated. Now the 67 is going to go backwards here.
And it seems like the outside lane really hasn't been able to get organized.
Yeah, Monster with the edge. And he leads a lap.
But can Connor Hahn try to force Monster to the middle?
Well, I don't know if that would be 4 wide, and that would most likely wreck the
I
whole
know.
field.
I mean, he'd have to shove him out there and try to make Monster have to make a big block to either the middle or the top. But
Yeah.
He might be. It almost looked like he was about to force it 4 wide,
Oh, and he does.
and he is.
Thankfully, that'll get cleared up quick.
Yeah, the outside does not have the momentum, so it's gonna mostly be cleared up.
Yup, and it will.
That's definitely the thing you got to be glad about.
Already lap 9, we're getting a lot of close calls.
This is definitely one of the fastest Daytona races I've ever seen. I don't remember lap 10 coming this quick ever.
But nonetheless, it's Connor Hahn the bottom now, and he might move it to the middle to block the momentum. Here comes Monster. Monster blocked the top. That's going to get them all checked up. Here comes last NASCAR fan on the bottom.
Can Hahn block the last NASCAR fan and maybe make a push to get to the inside? He can't.
Either,
Last NASCAR to the inside.
either way, it is a very condensed pack right now.
Yeah, they are bumper to bumper, door to door. I mean, if a hole opens, it's like not enough to fit your car in.
Monster leads the lap that time by.
I'm surprised they haven't wrecked so far. I
I feel
mean,
like
they've
we're
been
going to
going
see.
4 wide.
Well, I mean, they're kind of giving each other room now. But once it gets maybe halfway in the race, maybe later on the race, there's not going to be that much grace given.
Once you get round 20 to go, all etiquette is just out the window.
You're exactly right.
But I mean, I feel like Daytona, you're used to seeing something happen early, then it's kind of tame. And then you see another thing happen late, and then it just leads to a short dash to the finish. And
And
this is not really what we've seen so far.
and something I've noticed compared to the shell cars and the cup cars, these guys are getting very condensed and they are getting kind of squirrely, kind of having to check up. As for the cup guys, they are mostly perfect in a line together.
I
Kind
almost
of
feel like the shell cars are a lot skinnier than the cup car.
definitely a lot less longer.
And I mean, we're not seeing drivers fall out of the pack as easily.
Well, the only car that you see back there is the 32, but I think she's just trying to hang on the draft.
Still kind of in the pack. I
Just
mean,
wait for the big wreck to happen.
yeah, because you know it'll happen with how they're racing.
Yeah,
I mean, it's always bound to happen with a 3x3 bumper to bumper race.
it's good racing though. Now it looks like the outside and the middle and outside are actually starting to hold up to that inside.
Seems like they just needed a good enough leader on each lane. Because I mean, there's some cars that are specifically good at pushing and specifically good at leading a pack,
Uh-oh.
and we might be going forward again. Luckily not, but
Thankfully, the 16 dropped back down.
but as I was saying, like some cars are just better at leading a pack, some cars are just better at pushing, and I mean, you can tell by just how the inside or how the middle and the outside really kind of
Connor
got
Hahn,
situated.
yeah, now Connor Hahn blocks the outside.
I think he
That's
got pushed
Monster up
up.
there.
I think the
And maybe
16
the
pushed him up a
16, if
little.
he's clear, then he's going to go to the bottom, but he doesn't.
They're gonna be 3x3 again as Joey
Now,
Tartamella is looking.
yeah, now on the bottom, it's Braden and rookie Joey Tartamella in the 9. We talked about him reigning Truck Series champion, and for now, the last Truck Series champion for the foreseeable future. As now it looks like that outside line is getting disorganized, as I think last NASCAR fan might try to jump up there. No, he's not clear. Still 3x3 in this pack.
Oh god, Tartamella is
He goes for it
kind of scaring
now.
me. I mean, some of the peaks that these drivers are taking.
Oh, almost some contact in the tribal I saw.
I mean, you get scared. You think they're gonna They're going to make it 4 wide in a spot where it does not fit.
Now they're 2 wide for the race lead, but that goes until the 76 fits the hole in the middle. Now the 21's going to try and go up to block all 3 lanes. As now the 9 and the 76 have a huge run. 21's going to block the middle lane. I think Braden's doing a good job of controlling this lead right now, but it's not gonna be for long. As here comes a 9 with a 35 pushing, but the 35 might force it 3 wide for the lead. And he does. Oh, lots of change in position for the lead.
Some drivers pulling some serious shenanigans, trying to get to the lead, but I mean, I just don't think I don't think this early on you really want to worry about that, because if you were the leader, good 5 laps ago and you already dropped back, you're going to be up there soon. But I mean, oh, we have a look for 4 wide. Uh-oh.
4 on the inside. That's not gonna.
He's almost there.
Yeah, it lifted though.
That was smart to lift. I mean, it may kind of break up your line a little bit, but
You know, still smart to not.
avoid a wreck,
Well, yeah, it caused the whole field to wreck.
especially if it's one of the leaders. If you wreck one of the leaders, then you're going to have a bad day, because you'll have almost the whole field after you.
And looks like the 9 went up to the very outside line, and so did the 35. The 9 is going to clear the pack, and that'll be our first car to clear the whole field as of right now. And now they got to try and catch him.
Since they got 3x3, he's the only one that's kind of broken away, as Super Destroyer makes a look. Not going to work out, but I don't know. I think Tardamella is too far out.
Yeah, I think when one of those guys get clear of the field, you know, like Joey is, I think they're gonna catch him real quick.
I mean, they are, but the fact of the matter is, which lane catches him first, and does he get past? Because I don't think you can block those lanes.
Looks like the 76 is getting has a nose ahead of the 34. As yes, I think you're right. The pack is starting to catch up to him as they are sort of
reorganizing.
Look at the 20 going through the middle. I thought he was gonna go past the 76 with that run.
We have another breakout too. That's 76.
Yep. Now he's gonna catch the 9 as he looks to go low, and the 9 blocks, but the 76 is there.
And now they're starting to ramp up.
Yep, they're ramping up the intensity. As the 76 is to the inside for the lead, as the 34 is in tow. And he might go 3 wide for the lead. He does. But that's going to put the 76 in the middle with no one behind him, except for the 19, but he's got a bit of a gap to the 19.
We have a good 60 laps to go, so I mean, you don't want to make a really bad move this early on. I mean, there's a long race left.
But yeah, I think once these guys wreck, it's going to be big. No doubt about it.
It'll also partly depend which lane mainly gets taken out. Because if it's a driver on the inside, you better hope that they're going to the inside wall, or else whole field is done.
Oh, Super Destroyer, he might look again, but he's still not there.
Try to replicate what his teammate did going into 3 and 4 that one lap. I mean, him and Connor Hahn, I guess they've been
Pretty
disgusting
aggressive.
strategies, but both of them have made a lot of four wide looks.
They're on the very aggressive side, that's for sure.
Neither of them are rookies, but
yeah, Super
trying to get it good.
Yeah, both of them been in the Shell Series for quite some time, actually.
Super Destroyer even had a cup start a season ago. So he's not the newest, but I guess he knows how to drive these cars.
Still pushing the 34. As the 76 still has a pretty big gap relatively to the 19 in the middle. Not sure why the 19 is just kind of hanging back there. That's going to get those lines kind of, that's going to get the middle line
Way
kind of
uneven.
up.
They're still pushing and shoving. Super Destroyer making another little peek. I don't think that's a good idea still.
Here they
Like
come.
you start to understand when it gets really late in the race, but if you're making looks like that on lap 24, then you might want to reevaluate.
Still 3x3, same three guys fighting for the lead. 34 is, you know, just barely getting hung onto on the corner panel by the 76. Now a 9 gets a big push up the top, but now a 20 is way far behind.
Yeah, that's gonna really stall that lane out once they catch him.
Yeah, 76 is a big push through the middle. Yeah, now Joey's momentum is kind of gone, really, until the 20 gets back up there, though.
But then they gotta organize him into that line, and it's gonna be really difficult to do that.
Yeah, now it's going to get the 76 and the 34 to actually clear, and the 19 is going to go through the middle of those two.
And now Super Destroyer might be making his way to the inside to lead that lane.
He's got another 4 behind him. That's the 02 of Reese.
We know the Fords are really good at working together.
But Reese taking big peaks, and I don't like the looks of this one.
But it looks like Super Destroyer is just trying to side draft. It seems like everybody on the inside trying to side draft the middle, but then the car behind them ends up looking because they probably don't know he's trying to side draft.
Let's take a look at our Cup regulars in this race. You know, we got Matthew Hill in this race. You see him in the green car in the Spotify Ford right there.
Kind of just been stuck in the middle this entire race. I mean, started on the outside lane. Once that extreme top lane got started, he was kind of just encapsulated
Yeah, and you see
right
Thunder
beside
right
him.
behind his nearly right beside him, behind his affiliate teammate Exo. You know, he's just kind of hanging around the bottom. You know, kind of deep in the field.
But I mean, they're both experienced drivers. They both know to not really let let the chaos in front kind of affect how you're driving, because you know that that's gonna cause something ahead of you.
Lap 27. The laps are just kind of going by really fast.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had a Daytona race go by this quick. But they've really just been running 3 wide,
Yeah.
almost full throttle. The only ones that really have let off are ones trying to avoid accidents from
Yeah, and
happening.
also, if you're in the middle of that pack, you're going to get a lot of checkups from this front pack. Oh, the O2 is going to go to the bottom on the 8.
This is not ending amazingly. This looks really ugly.
I mean, if the 8 and the 34 get
76
clear,
is still there.
yeah, but the 8 is going to get cleared.
Oh, God. I don't like the look of this one bit.
Still 4.
Surprised that they did not junk it right there.
Oh, that's going to stack everybody up. Now Super Destroyer's going to get a huge run through the middle because he was right on the O2's door. But yeah, that was another close call there.
That was probably the closest call we've had the entire race.
And now here comes a 54 as that outside line starts to get disintegrated.
I mean, it's just not working out for any of these guys. I mean, I don't think taking. I honestly think taking the middle is probably your worst bet. Honestly, at this point, I mean, we see that every time somebody goes under you, you're kind of forced to go to the very top, and that kind of ruins your momentum. That's what I'll say about that. But I mean, we're still seeing a lot of good racing. It's just a lot of close calls. It looks like the 23 was making a little peak,
Yep,
and
that's
now
Colton Van Alst.
he might be able to get to the inside.
That's Colton Van Alst trying to lead the first laps of his Shell career. He's going to put the 54 up the racetrack. Here he comes. He's got the 62, another Chevy pushing him. Neon Rider's going to clear the 23 in that 54. As here they come.
There's the move. He's going to get down to the inside of the 54.
Yeah, but now 54 is going to have some momentum up
Huge
the
run.
high side. And I think that might get him into the lead.
We're also quickly approaching this halfway lap.
Yup, and that could be crucial for, if anything happens later on.
I'm surprised we have not seen any carnage, though. I mean, some of the situations we've seen even in the truck series, I know it's not the same, but we've seen flips early on. We've seen that might cause something.
Jeremy Phoenix, David Kreutz. Jeremy Phoenix is going to get to the high side.
They get it sorted out, but every time they do that, it just ruins the momentum.
And now Van Alst is in the middle with his another Chevy mixed advocate, David Kreutz's teammate. Now you got Panos Boy in the bottom, and Kreutz has got a lot of momentum on that inside line as he has the nose ahead. He's going to lead the lap.
And I'm sure some of these drivers in the middle are probably hoping for a more tame caution, just to kind of let them reevaluate where they go on that restart, because some of these drivers who are in the middle, they're really in the same exact spot that they started in.
And now the 23 has the nose ahead in the top. As the 7 is peeking 4 wide, but no, he's not going to get it. He's not going to get there.
I think he thought about it, and then realized that would make a 4 wide bad idea.
EXO is also another very experienced driver in this league.
Yeah, and look behind EXO. You have Thunder.
Yep, 2 very experienced drivers behind Panos Boy, who hasn't really gotten many many Shell starts. Never had a full-time Shell season. Still looking for one, possibly coming up in season 6 for the Shell series, which would be season 10 of the Cup series.
Could always happen. I mean, it's all very possible.
You know, the injury rule is still in effect, so if someone has a really bad crash and they get injured for a while, you know, Panos could step in on that in that CFR stable, and that could be his chance. But nonetheless, Panos is out front. As the 7 pushing him. Oh, now he's gonna look to the inside. I think the 56 is still gonna be clear though.
They're really just kind of pushing it at this point because they have a few more laps to halfway, and if the game were to crash after
that
halfway, that's what gives them the win.
you really want to lead that halfway lap.
Just as a little backup, you know.
Yeah. You see, in the middle, David Kreutz and Mix Advocate. Those are both teammates on JBS Calhoun.
4 wide.
Oh, and it's 4 wide off of turn 4. It's Exo on the bottom.
I saw that coming when I saw Exo get his bumper down to the inside. This might not end well.
Kreutz, will he clear? I don't think so. No, they're still 4 wide.
Not fully.
Coming to the halfway mark.
Oh, Lord.
Here they go, 56 and 62 in the middle.
This is where they make contact every time. Oh, they're still 4 wide.
They almost wadded up off of turn 2. How did they not wreck?
And now Exo's going to let off. That is a smart move to finally let off.
How did they not just wad up and off of turn 2 is the question right there.
Yeah, they made a huge amount of contact. But, I mean, with Exo, I mean, he let off at the perfect time. I mean, he had a chance, but I think he thought about it. And just bad idea to keep it 4 wide for that long because that would have caused pileup. And we've seen a lot of pileups in the speed weeks. I mean, in duel 1 and in the Clash, both of them, we only had around 10 cars in both.
And you know, in the duel 2, we almost saw them wadded up, but I have no idea how they saved it still in that race. Matthew, I don't know if you were there for that, but that was just insane how that all went down.
I could imagine.
No, I'm saying there were 4 wide.
I wasn't at that one.
No. I'm saying like there were 4 wide making contact. Like they
Like
were
what we just
like
saw?
no, they were like on the apron 4 wide. Because they were the inside car and the outside car were like squeezing the middle car to the apron. And they got it gathered back up. That's what we're talking.
It's insane.
I'll show you the replay after the race. But this is the halfway lap, by the way. And right now, Kreutz leads it.
And look at Thunder on the inside. Haven't talked about him much.
Exo in the middle, the 10 in the bottom. 62 leads off of 4. And he is going to lead us to halfway. This could be big for David Kreutz right here. And here comes Exo immediately after, trying to take the lead away from Kreutz. I think he might do it. He's going to try, but he's not going to get clear. And now he has his affiliate teammate Thunder right behind him.
But now we're starting to see a breakaway of just double files. So does the field start
going 3 wide?
And just as soon as I say that.
Yeah.
I mean, we always know Cup drivers who are just racing. Down here is they're 4 wide again.
Oh, 4 wide for second.
But,
and this time, they save it.
But as I was trying to say, we know that these Cup leeches, they really want to win. They may say they just want to know how the track is going to feel, but they really just want to get another trophy.
Boy, that was close between the 32 of Koopa and the 5 of Santi Messi right there.
That was scary close. I mean, wow.
Like, oh, they're 4 wide again, mid pack. That's a 12. The 5 gets shoveled up
This
as they head off of
is
turn 4. It's going to be the 10 going 3 wide for the lead as the 62 out front.
seems like it's always worse when they're in the pack.
And Kreutz once again gets back out front.
Because I mean, when you're in the pack, you have nowhere to go. There's still 4 wide,
And
but
the 10 trying to take the lead as they exit off 2. Oh, and they're crashing. The
there they
36 runs into
go.
the wall. There goes the 12 around. There goes the 78. They save it. And the 2's around the 23. Oh, the 23 gets hit
Upside
hard.
down.
Colton Van Alst off of all 4 wheels, and the caution flag will be out.
Huge. Oh my God. I knew that was going to happen eventually, but 43 laps in, keep going 4 wide, and then they started getting very, very dangerous within the pack. And once you have nowhere to go there, you are basically in for the ride. I mean, that was insane.
David Kreutz leads him back to the line, and Colton Van Alst's X-Side 23 is destroyed. I don't think he even went upside down. And you
He
see
might have.
the
I feel
20
like I
Palace
saw
Booster.
him. I feel like I saw him going from like his side all the way back to his wheels. I'm not sure, but that was huge.
Final G hump, Biz, last NASCAR fan, hood folded up on that car.
Saw Hill was involved in it. Uh oh, and they're
Oh, they're
crashing in the
backing up in the back, and there goes the 54. Oh, and the 12 is
upside down.
upside down. Add some more DNFs onto that list because
Awkward.
that stack up just killed him.
I mean, I don't even know how that wreck started. I mean, it was
Wow.
like,
And Reese is going to be done here.
oh, Super Destroyer all crushed.
There's a 35, and yeah, let's just see what happened to initially start the incident.
I mean, they were 4 wide.
Yeah, you can see
They
this wreck coming from a mile away.
made contact out of the corner.
Yep, see it right here. The 5
Oh,
is going to, get hooked by 36, and the 5 into the wall,
that's what sparked it. Oh, you
back
see,
down into the 00, Matthew Hill.
he almost had it cleared too.
And Colt Van
So,
Alst right here is going to get hit by the 16 up on his side and lands back down on all 4 wheels.
I mean, some of these drivers were not hoping for that. I mean, I think we go on board with a few of these guys. I
Yeah.
mean, that was hard.
Here's 23's on board. Yeah, right about there. He's just along for the ride.
And then he
Oh,
got hit by a car who had nowhere to go. I mean, you can barely see in all that smoke.
yeah. I think the 56 was involved in this. Talked about him earlier.
Yeah, he was a talking point. Oh, pinned into the wall. By that point, just along for the ride, hope nobody hits you. And ooh, who was the car
Oh,
right
what
behind
a,
the wreck?
I'm
Pizza
not,
Hut car,
I'm not, who was it?
Montana, I think.
Oh,
Pizza Hut car, Montana,
yeah.
right behind where it started.
Where was he? In the middle? Oh, yeah, it's
Me,
right there. Oh, wow. Oh, he got actually hit
lucky to
from
get it through.
behind.
Might have gotten hit by the 00.
Yeah. Not sure how that whole thing started. Oh, no, he got sideswiped by the 5, but
Honestly,
he still
also
made it through.
he's honestly glad he got what he got. I mean, getting bodied by the
Oh,
5.
boy. 25 has a good view of this, too. Right on board with him. right behind Slinky on the inside. Just finds a hole on the inside and to go and miss it. But yeah, that whole stack up under caution, we need to take another look at that because that was also very strange. And that's going to take out a lot more cars than what we saw earlier. It all
It's
started up
unfortunate to see.
here. Connor Hahn, Matthew Hill possibly. Oh, it started with a 98 running into the 91. It was accordion effect from there. 54 got turned around. And and the 12 actually rolled upside down. Wow. We'll see how many more cars are out of the race after that incident. And there's still more getting repairs. But officially, it's the 21, the 8, or the 21, the 02, the 8, the 16, 22, and 20, and 23 that are out of this race.
Yeah, and I
Oh, and
mean,
also
a few of these
7, the 36, the 5, and the 19.
guys might be a little bit slower from damage, just having to get it repaired, but that is not the thing we wanted to see this far into it. I mean, that's a big portion of cars. But now the question is, do they race slightly less aggressive?
I think they're going to say go with the same aggression, but, you can't really do as much with, almost half the field down. We're just
I
going to
mean,
really have to see how it goes.
every time they went 4 wide for the lead, they really didn't crash. It was just once they were in the pack, a few rows behind the leaders, by that point you have nowhere to go. That was kind of what caused that wreck.
We still have 55 laps to go. Wait, no, 35 laps to go. So yeah, that minimum speed rule is still going to be in effect for those guys with the damage. We'll continue to monitor their speed, but I think I still see a solid 20, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 cars, 23 maybe. That could still, be in contention to stay with the pack. But just going to have to see.
I'm only muted because my dogs are barking like screaming
It's okay.
banshees.
Okay. And meanwhile, this broadcast is going on right now. I don't usually do this, but I want to give a little sports update. Kansas City Chiefs are playing the Jacksonville Jaguars in
I
Jacksonville
don't like the
for
score so far.
the NFL preseason.
Oh wait,
And
hold on.
so are the
Sorry.
Cincinnati Bengals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is in Cincinnati.
Oh shit! I forgot this was the first preseason day for the Bills. Did their game
Sorry.
already happen?
Oh, they got destroyed. I think they lost. Also, Parker Washington on a return just got down at the Chiefs 20.
Yeah, I think I was on the initial kickoff too.
No, that happened. That just happened.
Yeah, I know.
Jaguars are already losing slightly.
Jesus, I hate this thing.
If I get off track, I'm sorry.
But anyway, gonna go 1 to green this time. In the Powershares QQQ 300.
We won't
Bro!
have We will have that many laps to go by the point of green flag.
Yeah. We're gonna be coming up to 30. No. 34 to go. Once we take the restart here. But it's David Croyce leading with Thunder in second, 33s in third, EXO P4, Mix Advocate P5, Magical Koopa P6, Ev the Wisconsinite 7th, Red Panda Racer 8th, Joe with a T 9th, and Patrick Starr rounding out the top 10. And we saw Patrick Starr kind of, laying back early. I think that must have paid off for him because now he's in the top 10 after that huge incident. As here we go, 2x2, ready to take the green flag yet again. And here we go. Still solid 30 cars left on track, but that could lessen with the minimum speed rules as we're under green. Oh, and the 35 did not get going. That's going to check up a ton of guys behind him. As they barrel into turn 1. 62 leads to 10 on the outside. Thirty-three trying to make a move. And I'm not liking the look of how slow this 35 is, but we're going to continue to monitor his speed. And the 33 is going to take the lead over the 62. As it is 3x3x3 through a whole bit of the field. As Ev is now on the bottom. Going for the lead. Try to reintroduce his name into the category of who will be a contender in Shell this season. Here comes Joe with a T to the inside along with Leo, who we saw up front early, but kind of fell back, but also missed that big wreck. As come across the line, the 33 is going to lead the lap, and we're going to take a look at those guys in the back. Oh yeah, this 35 is not going near the speed he needs to be. As they barrel down the backstretch for on lap 50, coming to 30 go once they hit the line. 2:01 is the trap speed for these Shell drivers, and now let's see how the others are doing. I don't know, these guys are barely making the cusp. Here's Joe the T. Pushing that 81. Looks like the 91 has rejoined the pack. So is the 55. Still 3 wide, same 3 in the lead. It's Ev, and then it's Mixed Advocate, and then it is Professor Prost on that outside. Oh, 4 wide off a turn 2. This could be interesting. Still keeping it going so far. There's a little bit of contact, but the 81 is able to get back on the bottom. As we'll check on these guys right behind, and I don't think they're meeting them speed, though. As for these drivers up front, they're going all out, getting after it here at Daytona. As the 3 up the racetrack, he's going to get a huge run. I think he might get the lead here. '74 pushing that 81. They head off a turn 2 yet again. The 11 up the racetrack, trying to block the high line. But the 3 is still on the outside. Coming near 25 to go. To the line. The 3 had led that lap. Oh, and the 81 up the track, 4 wide yet again. How will it go this time?
Oh, they are close on each other.
81's going to clear the 74. A little bit of door banging, a little bit more contact right there, but they get it all sorted out yet again. And that allows the 55 and the 91 to really rejoin this pack. By those guys going 4 wide. Will the 74 try it again? No, he's gonna stick behind. We're gonna once again keep an eye on the speeds that these guys are going down the back stretch. 99, 200, 201. So 97, these guys are good. As for these guys, I'm not too sure.
Little bit of a different story. I mean, they're not even working together.
Yeah. I'm not sure if we want to keep these guys in or not.
It's going to be similar to that duel.
Yeah. It's a hard decision when they're right on the cusp.
Especially when you think that they're not going to catch them, but then they're about to catch them, and they're side by side, and you don't know what to do.
These guys are still in a decent pack. Although, after that wreck and the stack up under yellow. Three Chevys leading all 3 lanes.
And I mean, the little pack of 3 cars behind the big pack is led by a cup driver, but I mean, they're just damaged cars. They're really just trying to log in laps.
Yeah. And I think they're definitely at least going faster than anything these guys are running. If it's the same story for those guys in terms of speed next lap, then they're all unfortunately getting sent to the garage.
Which is unfortunate.
Lap 59, coming to lap 60, and then the lap after that is 20 to go. And I think we're set up for a pretty good finish here.
We might. I mean, in a couple laps, gonna be what, 20 to go.
Yep.
So, and I mean, Red's leading, so that's definitely improvement from his Cup season last season. I mean, got a win, but that was late in the year.
Yeah, you see these guys.
They're
Still.
directly on the cusp. Yeah, they're like
Yeah, I don't know.
under or just above. They're like right on there. So it's a very dangerous call.
I think you gotta be, you know, really within that to be safe.
I mean,
I
they're
don't
like
know.
2 miles an hour slower going into the corners, give or take. I mean, maybe not. Maybe no. It's like coming out of the corners because they're going like 197. They were going like
Yeah.
194
I
out
mean,
of the
you're
corner.
also what would you call this?
I mean, I don't know what their top speed's what, like 201.
Yeah, 202 maybe.
So I mean, they kind of hit 198 there. Wait for the backstretch.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. But
Backstretch is the best call. But this is the hardest call. I don't want to be the bad guy in this situation, but sometimes you might have to be. 98, 99.
99, but they on average they've been hitting at least 200.
At least 200.
These guys are safe. These guys are definitely safe.
And
But
but I mean,
no,
these guys, like they're hitting what, like 198 a little bit
no, they're hitting
occasionally.
190, 193 at best. 191 actually. Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
think.
if you give them enough time, they'll be caught up too. So I think, like, as much as I don't want to like park them, you might have
Yeah,
to
you might have to.
because they're what? Where's the leader? Yeah, they're like half a track back.
Yeah, and they're gonna catch them. They're gonna definitely catch them before the finish. So yeah, these guys may unfortunately have to be parked. Just waiting for the leaders to cross the line. But I don't want to park any of these guys a lap earlier or later. So I'm gonna wait for them to cross the line, then I'll, you know, do it.
Yeah.
And it's a shame. I mean, it's such a hard call to make, but you know, you don't want to hold up the leaders and ruin a super speedway finish because you're a damaged car, you know, holding everybody up. It was at the 76, yeah. And that last car in the pack is the 56, yeah. So
I
now
mean,
it'll just be these guys up in the
I
front
mean, you
expecting to go.
hate to park them, but sometimes it has to
Yeah.
be done.
As here's Leo going on the inside. Some stuff must have shifted up on the lanes. It's now Patrick Starr's going to the lead from the top.
I wouldn't count. At this point, I wouldn't count anybody who's still in this pack out of the race. I mean, it's a smaller pack, which is kind of to your advantage.
Boy, what a story would it be for Patrick Starr. Oh, and there's contact with the 48 and the 81. But what a story would be for Patrick Starr, you know, who just got kicked out of his ride at X Factor Motorsports in the Cup Series to win in Daytona and really set it in stone for how he's going to be in the Shell Series.
Yeah, and not only that, just kind of just what a story it would be for him to get redemption like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you can't get too far out. Coming to 15 to go. Here comes the 81. He cleared the pack, and now he's going to go for the lead.
They're going to be side by side in 1 and 2. Neither of them with much help. Inside lane's going to prevail. But which one gets a push first? I think it's going to be the 81.
Outside.
No, I think the 81 might have it. If
Oh,
Leo
the
can get
Empire.
there.
No, the Empire State cars can get lined up on the inside.
That's also a dangerous thing. You get Empire State Racing working together, and that is a scary thing to see.
53 has a run on the top. Leo, the middle line's kind of disintegrating. Here comes the 81. Here comes the 15. We haven't seen Aqua challenging for the lead, but now here he is.
Really, the only time we've seen him up front was when he was like peaking to make it 4 wide and
Yeah.
work.
But as for the Ev, we've seen him up front all race long. Patrick Starr, he hasn't really gotten in any trouble. He's just been sitting in the back, and after that big wreck, he's turned on the jets, and really a smart thing to do.
I mean, every time I've seen Patrick Starr in the pack, he's really just been kind of all over the place. He's been inside, outside, middle. He's been right at the very front, right at the very back. I mean,
Trying to do
he's
anything to
been
get
all over the place.
Yeah, trying to do anything to get this lead. But right now, it looks like the middle has the most cars in it, and Patrick Starr is going to fall behind the 81.
It's definitely a driver that you can kind of rely on a little bit.
All right, now we're getting to crunch time. Coming to 10 to go in just a few laps. What is the aggression that we see out of these drivers?
I mean, we're already seeing a lot of people taking, but it's gonna be all take and no give. I mean, you're not. I mean, it's gonna leave you speechless. Honestly, I mean, you're not gonna be able to fathom what's going on in front of you. They're just gonna be taking every little lane, just like that.
Wide.
Just like
No,
that.
it's not gonna be for long though. Patrick Starr backed out.
Except it's going to be even worse. We might see 4 wide throughout the pack, which is what caused that one wreck. But it's going to be definitely insane.
The Empire State cars battling it out for second. But it's all Ev right now up front, and that battling for second is all he wants to see.
And Ev is really kind of just hoping that hoping to stay unorganized behind.
Yeah, they need to get organized if they want to catch that 81.
Kind of what you hear Dale Jr. pretty much preaching every time. They got to get organized.
Yep. But Leo, I think he's gonna get a big push from the 25. I think he's gonna get clear. No, he's not. Both of the Empire State Racing cars have pushes from Chevys behind them.
Here comes Leo.
Oh yeah, Leo got a big run off of 4. Now he's going to the inside for the lead.
Both of them got teammates behind them.
Yep, you're right about that.
81-25, 48-15. But it will be Leo.
Leo by a nose, but Monster is more organized. He's staying to push the 81 right here.
Yeah, that's what's trying to cause Ev to fight back. Not only that, but also you got Gustavus Adolphus trying to shove Aqua up the track.
Here they come off.
But hey,
60,
9 laps to go. So it's crunch time. You can't just let anybody go. You have to take it.
And now here comes the 06.
And now Ev is in control of the field once again.
Which is exactly where you want to be. You want to be in control, but you can't make a bad block. You have to block the lane that has the most momentum.
Ev leads with 9 to go here. Now Monster right behind Leo, trying to give him a bit of a shove. And now Leo has a big boost of momentum, and now he's going to the inside for the lead with a big head of steam. That's going to get the 25 and 81 lined up yet again if Leo stays right where he is. Unless Monster has a clearing and he can take this all for himself. Let's see what he tries to do.
I don't think that's going to happen. I feel like he's probably going to stick with his teammate.
He's going to stick with the 81 here.
I mean, if you stick with the 81, you have a better chance of winning. But, I mean, look at, oh my God, look at the run.
Yeah, the middle line's very organized.
Oh,
4 wide
here
for
comes
4.
EXO.
And this might cause a wreck.
They're
Late.
4 wide. Ev leads.
Koopa.
Monster second.
Koopa trying her best to keep it off the 06.
They're
4
still
wide.
4 wide.
Still
Through
4
the
wide
trial.
heading down to the start-finish line. Leo still battling for second with Monster.
They got it
No
sorted
longer
out.
4 wide, but Ev still far out ahead. Maybe too far.
Yeah, but Monster is still battling with Leo. That's a teammate right there. And now Monster's got another Chevy behind him. And now he's got a huge run.
Chevys have been really good with pushing so far.
Now what does he do? Is he gonna go for the lead on his teammate? I think he might. Where does he go? He's gonna
Can
go
he
to the
cut down
bottom.
low? He's going to cut down low.
A late move.
You know, that could determine whether you win this race or not. This could be the move that determines if you're going to end up in victory lane at Daytona.
6 laps left here in the opener for Season 5.
Oh, and Leo got shuffled 3 wide. Monster has little to no help behind him, unless he has to get in front of the 48. He has to use that. He used to use the 48 to push.
That's going to open the door for that.
Look at EXO. Look at EXO in the 10.
EXO getting help from Thunder.
And now here come the JBR affiliated cars to the bottom.
All Chevrolet down on the inside.
It is all Chevrolet. Wow.
As EXO brings it 3 wide, 5 to go.
I don't know, that inside line doesn't look to be organized. There's not a lot of cars on that inside line, but they're trying to fight with everything they have. They're gaining a lot of momentum through the corners, but, you know, they just cannot get enough momentum off the corner. Here comes the 25 and the 81. The 25 has the nose ahead of Ev right here. How hard can the 10 push the 7? It doesn't look like he's going to be able to push him back to the 25. 25 might clear the field here.
Yes, he does.
Monster clears the field, and he's in the lead. He's got to block Leo. Leo's got a big run off the corner. Watch Ev right here.
I felt like that run could have gotten canceled out by EXO there.
Monster blocks the top. Now he's got to watch the bottom. Look at the EXO in the bottom right there.
Those Chevrolets are not giving up.
Oh, he's there. His EXO is there.
25
pushing.
25-7 battling Leo, giving
the
him
10.
one hell of a push. Thunder moves EXO out of the way.
That's big. And now Monster has a clear opening at the front of the field.
Organized or if the back, you look at the rear, organized or not, you still don't want to get too far ahead.
And also, yeah, Monster is pretty far ahead right now. Is he too far ahead? You know, if the 7 or the 48 get clear, this could be game over for him. They're 2 wide for second. Now they're 3 wide yet again.
Yep, here comes the 10. They might be slowly reeling into 25.
Oh yeah, they got a big run on him. Monster's got a block.
Can EXO clear the 48? Nope, they're still battling.
Look at the 24. He's up in this mix. We haven't talked about him all race.
Yep, Slinky there. You see his teammate Montana. Actually,
But they're still 2 wide behind him.
it's 2. Laps remaining. Can EXO clear the 48?
That's the real question. Leo might be shoved 3 wide here. And he is. That could give EXO the clearing that he needs, but they're still unorganized in the back. Monster is doing an amazing job of controlling these lanes, and they're still 3 wide behind him. It is congestion all through this field.
Leo might have just gotten a bit of a run.
Let's see if he has enough. Let's see if Leo can clear this 7.
I don't know if he does. Oh, wait.
Oh, here he is. He's there. White flag in the air. Next flag ends the race. Leo is clear.
One lap to go. He's there.
One last shot for the 48. When will he make his move? He goes to the inside.
Here comes Leo. Oh, but neither of them have any help.
Let's see who gets the better momentum off the corner. I think it's going to be Monster here. Leo has to hang on.
Here comes EXO.
3 wide to the inside. EXO could steal it from both of them.
Here comes EXO. Oh my God.
3 wide.
He cleared them. He's trying to clear them.
Photo finish.
Leo, bit of a run. Here they come.
Oh my God, to the
3
line.
wide.
Who got it?
Leo got it.
It says Leo. It says Leo has won by 1/1000th of a second. Leo has won at Daytona. Unreal. The closest finish in the history.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness.
Come on. Answer the call. Answer the fucking... We fucking did it, dude. Holy shit.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Bro, what a finish. Hold on. Go to the main part where I want to see how close that was. It says 0.00. Was it by some thousands?
It was 1,000th. 1/1000th of a second. Right there.
Oh my God. What the hell?
We can get the V camera out for this one.
That's literally oh my God. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Is Leo? Oh wait, no, never mind. I know, I saw that. Bro.
This was the
literal. Okay, excuse my language here for a second, but literal fucking millimeters. Damn. When have you ever seen something like that?
Oh my gosh. I mean, this isn't the crazy thing is that this is not even the closest finish in Shell history, but
you're gonna have to go back 3 seasons at Michigan.
Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing right now. It is definitely the closest finish at Daytona we've ever seen in the history of this league.
Yeah.
1/1000th of a second. Wow. That is unbelievable.
Yep, there's a screenshot.
Oh my goodness. What did I just witness? Holy cow.
Kansas 2024, yeah. Oh, you want to... Oh, that's funny, too. You want to know why? Kyle Larson fan versus a car that's owned by a Chris Buescher fan.
But wow, I gotta say, I mean, that is heartbreak for Monster though.
Yeah.
You know, I low key thought he had that race won on the final lap. You know, because looking back at it right here, Leo makes the move right here because you know that's just he has to make the move right there. You know, he doesn't have much momentum off the corner right here, so this is where I think that Monster has the race won. But look at EXO, just shot out of a cannon, using his momentum, going to the inside, and Slicky's gonna go with the 48. Nobody pushed the 7. I think if the 7 would have won this race if he had at the 24 pushed him. But then coming to the line, Monster just did not have enough of a push, and that right there was the margin of victory. Wow. I mean, we should do interviews too. Let me get our winner up in here. Hey Leo, 1/1000th of a second, man. How'd you do it?
Well, I need to thank Slinky for pushing me. He was about to go down to the 10. I saw that, but he didn't. He wanted to help. He wanted to help me out, boy. That's like my first thank you to Slinky. But yeah, it was awesome. It was amazing. It was amazing. I thought I had that race lost, but I guess it's a miracle. But it was good race from a monster. Good race from EXO. But yeah, everything is a lot. I want to thank my team, Empire State Racing, the 48 Ally Ford Mustang, and that'll be it.
Do you think this is a start to a great season for you in the 48 team?
If I could do better than Dad did in the 24, I could do better in the 48.
Hell yeah. Awesome win, Leo. We'll see you next week.
All right.
And now I want to get the other side of that story. Monster, 1/1000th of a second, just barely missing out on that victory. Just what went through your head in those last few laps?
And I really thought that we had a good push there from the 81 at the end. This wasn't meant to be. Leo just had the better run. He had the better help there in the middle. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, P2 will take it for Daytona. I mean, it is what it is. I just want to thank Kenyon for the good car today and Ev for trying to help me there at the end. This 1 week, we'll have to come back next week and hopefully collect that checker flag.
I mean, you and the 25 team have seemed to have gotten off to an amazing start. Do you think this is the start of a championship winning season for you and this team?
Well, one can hope so. I mean, 5-hour energy racing's been good, and the cup side, so far the Shell team's been pretty good. In second and fourth today, I'm really glad to get the season off rolling. Again, thanks to Kenyon, thanks to Ev for getting this team off to a good start. And well, we'll have to be back next week. Congrats to Leo on the win, and well, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, you too.
Oh man. And Slinky. I'm down here with Slinky. Finished P5 in the end there. Top 5 in first race in the Shell Series full time. How'd it go?
Well, I think it went pretty good. Just managed to stay up front and not get caught up in any of the wrecks and just raced my way. Just kind of stuck up there in the top 10, top 15, all the towards the end of that race. Just got lucky with the gaps. fit in, tried and was able to get up there. Finally got up right behind the front row. Just couldn't. I didn't have enough time to get by, but pushed Leo at the end there. Got him to the win. P5, pretty happy with it though. Yeah, first ever race in the Shell Series.
I posted that in the wrong announcement.
Yeah, I was about to say.
First full-time start in the Shell Series and top 5 out of it. I'd say that's pretty good. Can't wait for next week. Yeah. We're going crazy. We're gonna go crazy this season.
I feel like this season as a whole is gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, if we had, we had Leo win the season opener in a photo finish. I think that's just a precursor for what we're going to see for the rest of the season.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, people are saying Atlanta 2024. This is Kansas 2024 if I've ever seen it. But thank you for your time, Slinky, and see you up at the front next week and weeks to come.
See ya.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I got one more question.
Yeah.
I'll play call call later.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I mean, if you're willing to lose.
I don't know. I'm talking about like 2v2s.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, then we're gonna win because
all right.
I go crazy. I pop off.
All right.
I got a playbook.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, just a bunch of trick plays.
Okay. All right. All right, that'll be it from Daytona, and for the Shell Series, I'm Thunder with Connor and Matthew, who kind of left us, but that's fine.
Yep.
This is broadcasting the Shell Series, and we'll see you next week at Rockingham for the Rock Cookin' 250. Peace out.
You smell what the final boss is cooking.